here we are, folks. We're into double figures. We're on to season 10. Let's get straight into it and see if we can actually pick ourselves back up after that disappointing end to season number 9. So yeah, finishing 5th, not the most ideal, dropping out the Champions League spots. Did actually put me under a little bit of pressure with the board, because their club vision was to basically stay in the Champions League. From now, we've got the reputation, we got the squad to stay in the Champions League, and not qualifying for that. Actually, for the first time since I started this, they've dropped me down into the C ratings with the supporters and the board. So yeah, it's a highly pressurised season, this one. I've got to get it right. So let's see if we can. Financially wise, sitting absolutely pretty at the moment. As you can see, the original budget I had was 118 million. Yes, a couple of players have gone in and out. That is to be expected now. Our wage budget, well, we're currently spending around about 1.5 million, but I've got enough wiggle room, which if I wanted to, I could actually up it to about 30 million if I needed to, but I don't feel like I need to. We've still got no debts or loans. Yeah, we've got a little bit of transfer debt, but that's by the by, it doesn't really matter. So let's have a quick look at what we did last season. If I go by date, as you can see, what's going on there, I got some players shifted out quite early on. So my Mexican wonder kid, Edison Altamirano, gone. He went. Again, bought him in for 7 million, sold him for 41. That's a great bit of business, and it's the way to do things with a smaller club with the wonder kids. But one thing I've targeted over this transfer window and the previous one in the previous episode is players who have low teamwork and low work rate. The one thing I'm definitely learning more and more on this game is that if you want to play a certain type of way, you have to have the work rate and the teamwork from your players. And only just punching into double figures, a bit like Udo Diaz, who I sold to Liverpool. He's another one, and I think there are more definitely to go as well. There you go, Udo Diaz, or Diaz, I think it's pronounced. Again, he didn't start off like that, but Liverpool came in, good price, got the money in for him. Ruta goes. Now this one I wasn't entirely sure I wanted to do it, but then I started looking at like sort of his stats. He had a good first season, but then it's just been slowly declining in the average ratings. Didn't get as many goals, which okay, he's a centre back, I'm not expecting that, but I am expecting him to do better there, and he just didn't live up to his earlier potential. So I decided to get rid of him and I replaced him. And the other one that went was Miguel Gutierrez. He's been solid enough for us, but he wasn't really getting the game time. It started dropping off. So obviously in the first couple of seasons he played a lot in his first season, then in and out of the team second season, same again, and he only made one start in the league last season. So at his age, being 31, so I thought I'll move him along. I've got players coming through as well, so yeah. And I don't think I brought anybody in, no. So after the tick over, more players went out, and as I said, I went along the lines of all the players that just had low teamwork or lowish teamwork and low work rate. I needed players to come in who were going to be of a higher caliber in that area for the system to start working. So a few other players that went out, the likes of Juan Moran, Bergval finally left, Karim Lorenz never really lived up to his billing as a wonder kid, Mario Samo was the same, Buonani I managed to get rid of as well, so he's off the wage bill. Felix Abdul was another one, who again, very low teamwork, and I wasn't too impressed with him. He was labelled to be a wonder kid as well and didn't really live up to it. So yeah, I've moved him along. Pau Kubasi, I'm a little bit disappointed with this one. I wanted to keep him, even though he's in and out of the team. I wanted him to replace Vuta goes. But he didn't want to stick around because he hadn't played enough in the Heidenheim team. He only made, what was that, no appearances there, 7 appearances there, a couple of seasons out on loan. I couldn't really do anything about it, so that was kind of my muck up that. I'll learn from that one. Then, Paolo Bonato, my wonder kid right back. Very good work rate, but the offer came in out of nowhere, going on to 31 million. I thought I could probably get somebody better at right back, so I decided to let him go. And then a Saudi Arabian team decided to come in for Bischoff. Bischoff, very good player, but one thing I kept on overlooking was his teamwork. And if you're playing in that deep line centre midfield role, I need somebody who's going to be working hard for the team, and he isn't. Yes, he has great technique and vision, good passing, all that sort of stuff, but it's no good if you don't have the teamwork and the work rate. So yeah, he had a good time with us, won a few things, played a lot of games, so all in all, good luck to him in Saudi Arabia. But I have spent some money. So at the top of the pile, I got a new winger in, and this guy is phenomenal. Fabio Alexander, regen from Brazil. Look at this guy, and there we go, exactly what I'm looking for. Work rate and teamwork. On the wing, that's even better. Great crossing, first touch, free kick taking, brilliant. Just exactly what I want. And for, what was it, 64 million? I'm happy with that. Because Bischoff went, I wanted to get another deep line playmaker, and this guy's a bit of a wonder kid on the game, but obviously because we're 10 seasons into it now, he's matured into an absolute worldie of a deep line playmaker. Victor Aletu, the Nigerian, who starts off the game at AC Milan in their youth sides, and he is one of the best central midfielders on this game. He just gets things ticking through, and again, reasonably good teamwork and work rate, great vision, so he's a good replacement for Bischoff as well. Then, obviously, I needed a right back. Mohamed Belkacem. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Moroccan, regen. But again, all the way through, at 23 years old, this guy could be one of the best right backs on the game. Quite easily. He's taken a little while to get settled in, but I'm sure he'll get there, and I had to pay a lot of money for him, 40 million. I wanted another central midfielder to back up Rodrigo as well in that sort of Mazzala centre attacking midfield role. So I got another regen, Arsenio Gomes. Senegalese, 19 years old, driven wonder kid. And at 19 years old, when he got those sort of mentals, technicals and physicals, I was not turning that down at all. So yeah, brought him in. Then I wanted just basically some more backup options for the wingers and the fullbacks. So I brought in German Tobias Fandl, who technically, yeah, okay, he's a bit all over the place, but mentally and physically he's really good, and he's a good backup for Iran Kunda. And left back, obviously, I had Udogie there, who is still here. With, who was it? When Lorentz going, I wanted another left back come in, and this guy can actually play both sides, so it's even better. Nicholas Isri, good backup, and he wanted to come in as a squad player, even better for me. Then I brought in a couple of wonder kids, namely Petr Nemec, who again looks really, really good and could potentially be a really good player for the squad. Great technicals, mentals, physicals need some working on, but overall for a 19-year-old, and I did only buy him in for 5 million, so it's not too bad. And I've gone back to Colombia again to get another 19-year-old Colombian, Joseph Rojas, who again I'm trying to train as that Mazzala role. He may end up going out on loan possibly to get some game time, but at the moment, has he played? No, he's only non-competitive ones. But bringing him in for 3 million, looking at that, the only thing that concerns me is his consistency and also his natural fitness. He's quite a small guy, so he's not going to jump very high, but technically very, very gifted and mentally very gifted as well. So, fingers crossed that works out. With all that being said and done, let's have a look at the schedule, see how we got on, and we have been absolutely amazing. Okay, friendlies, don't really count that, but a 9-1 win against Fürstenwald. Yeah, 9-1. Standard Pokal win. Then, to start the season off, Bayern Munich, first game of the season, and this was a phenomenal match, and we ended up winning 5-3. That's the sort of statement I am looking for now. We have to start beating the likes of Dortmund, Leipzig and Bayern if we are going to compete and win this title, because we should be winning it by now with the squad that I've got. But then we went on the road to Gladbach and ended up winning 2-1, and then a home 2-0 win against Werder Bremen as well to top it off. So with that, with those results coming in, again, also tactically haven't changed anything. It's still the same system. Obviously 10 years in now as well, staffing wise, pretty much all the way through the board, besides the sports science, it's brilliant. I've got top of the range coaches all the way around, and it's perfect. So squad wise, not the biggest, but it's enough for this season. And obviously schedule wise, we're back in the Europa League again, competition that we've won twice, so maybe we could win it again, who knows. Gonna simulate it, fingers crossed we can actually pull this off and compete and get back into the Champions League, win the Europa League, maybe, and let's see if we can start pushing Leipzig, Dortmund and Bayern. Fingers crossed. Oh my god. Oh my god. How close is that? Finishing second on goal difference. We almost had it. We almost had it. And it was the one draw we had away at Stuttgart that cost us. That one draw away from home. Oh, that is devastating. We finished. Actually, I mean, who did we lose against? We lost to Dortmund, Leipzig and Bayern, but we also beat them 3 times this season as well. Did we? Yeah. We drew. Stuttgart basically cost us the title. They screwed us. They absolutely and utterly screwed us. Good goal difference. Again, only 9 goals off Leipzig. But oh man, that's hard. That's a hard pill to take. Oh dear me. But we still got 2 other competitions to go for. Did we win one? Yes! Come on. Okay, the Pokal, we didn't get to the final, sadly. Got knocked out by Dortmund. But we won the Euro. That's 3 Europa Leagues. Basically, I've turned Heidenheim into Sevilla. 3 Europa Leagues now. I'm missing out on a title by goal difference. Okay, so we've got to build on this from here. We have to build on this from here. Coming so close. Back into the Champions League. Almost winning the league title. Financially wise, we've got 70 odd million to spend on a transfer budget. Good overall balance again. Let's have a quick look at the squad. Goals wise, Alves absolutely tearing it up. 31 in 50 games in total this season. Overall, I mean, okay, so you spent, that's his second full season, so 33 league games, 14 goals. 32 league games, 18 goals. Can't complain of that. 31 that season, 20 that season. So yeah, he's a phenomenal striker on this. He really is. What a regen that is. I'm going to struggle to hold on to him, but I am going to hold on to him. I am not letting this guy go. Who else? Let's see. Rodrigo, 29 from midfield and 8 assists, and Ilan Kunder, 26 and 14. he's just getting better and better. He's gone from 30 games to 10 goals, 31 to 10 and 14 assists, now 32, 19 goals and 7 assists. That's amazing. Honestly, guys, if you see this guy, because remember, he starts his career off at Adelaide at the start of the game, and you can get him. I got him for $1.5 million. $1.5 million. He is now classed as an elite winger. 27, so I've still got plenty of time. He's still got 3 years left on his contract. He's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. What a player. Super consistent. Okay, yeah, he's a little bit injury prone. He does have a tendency to pick up the occasional niggle, but you look at all those pros, amazing player. Gomez, our new signing, chipped in with a few goals. Fandel, even our first season signing, got 6 goals and 13 assists. And our new right winger, Fabio Alexander, 5 goals, 28 assists. That's not bad at all. Aleto and Baliba chipping as well, so overall that's a great squad performance. Great squad performance. Also, a slight thing to note here, got a little chap here called Rudy Schneider. I did actually sign him and send him back out on loan for $7.5 million. Good German defensive midfielder. I signed him very, very late on in the transfer window, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Well, that's one hell of a season. Bit more silverware into the cabinet, which actually, if you look at it now, is starting to look really, really nice. 2 of those European South American Challenge Cups, 3 Europa Leagues, 2 UEFA Super Cups, which again, next season we're going to be in, and the German Super Cup as well, I think. Maybe. Because we finished 2nd, and it depends on who wins. Who won the Pokal, actually, saying that. Competitions, who won the Pokal, because Leipzig won the league title. Oh, still yet to be played. Guess we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. So there you have it, folks. What a season that was. That's a hell of a bounce back. But now we need to take it another step further. Join me in episode 11, or season 11, whichever we want to call it, and see if we can take it there or not. I'll see you later.